Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Psychology Class for All. Today I will discuss measurement scales in psychological statistics. Understanding scales of measurement is fundamental in psychological research and statistics. Scales of measurement refer to the rules and levels by which variables are quantified. In psychological statistics, identifying or recognizing the correct scale is essential because it affects the choice of statistical methods, the interpretation of results, and the validity and reliability of measurement tools. There are four There are four primary levels developed by S.S. Stevens in 1946. So the first scale we will discuss is nominal scale. Nominal scale is a categorical scale where numbers or labels are used only for naming or classifying the data. No order or quantitative value is implied. It simplifies the level of it is the simplest level of measurement. It categorizes variables into distinct groups or types. It represents categories or types. It has no magnitude, order, or distance. It has mutually exclusive categories like no overlapping. Is collectively it is collectively exhaustive. That means every case fits somewhere. Numbers are labels, not quantities, actually. That means numbers assigned are arbitrary labels and have no quantitative meaning in the measurement. Example of this could be gender, that is, you can assign any number to both the genders, like male as 1, female as 2, or vice versa. Type of disorder, in the same manner, anxiety can be given 1, depression can be labeled as 2. Here number has got not any meaning, only the labeling is going on. Marital status can be written like single, married, divorced, separated, and other. Statistical operations that can be administered with its help are like mode, frequency count, chi-square test, and it is useful in surveys, diagnostic categorization, or classification tasks. There are some limitations as well. It cannot compute average or variability. It cannot assess order or degree of differences. Second one is ordinal scale. Ordinal scale is the one that reflects a ranking or order among values but does not indicate the exact distance between them. Values reflect rank order or relative position, but intervals between ranks are not equal or meaningful. It can be said that one is more or less than another, but not how much more or less. It can compare ranks like A, whether A is greater than B or B is greater than C, but it cannot determine exact differences between ranks. It has here order matters, but intervals are not equals. It reflects relative standing position. As well, it has no 0 point. It has no absolute 0 point. That means absence of zero has got no other meaning. Its example in psychology are Likert scale, where the options are written as strongly agree and some other options are there, and then it goes to strongly disagree. Socioeconomic status, low, medium, high. Pain level rating we can use like mild, moderate, or severe. Statistical operations that can be administered with its help could be median, percentile, rank order correlation given by Spearman, and some non-parametric tests like Mann-Whitney U test, Wilcoxon, signed rank, or Kruskal-Wallis test. There are some limitations for this one as well, like intervals between ranks are not consistent, and it is not suitable for arithmetic operations like mean and all. Still, it is used in measuring attitudes, preferences, satisfaction, and symptom severity. Third is interval scale. This is the scale that shows both order and equal intervals between values, but it lacks an absolute zero. It its features are it is equal and meaningful distance. It has equal and meaningful distances between values. It can identify how much more or less. It has no true zero point as well. That means zero does not indicate any absence. It supports most arithmetic operations. And examples of this in psychology could be intelligence quotient, temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit, standardized test scores like SAT or GRE, statistical operations that can be administered with the help of this one is mean median mode, standard deviation, Pearson correlation, t-test, ANOVA, etc. It is used to standardized it is used for standardized psychological assessments where interval consistency is important. Again, it has got a limitation like it cannot compute meaningful ratios. For example, 40 degrees centigrade is not twice as hot as 20 degrees Celsius. Fourth is ratio scale. This is the most informative scale that has all the properties of an interval scale plus an absolute zero that allows for the comparison of ratios, for example, twice as much. It has all the features of interval scales plus a true zero point. It has equal interval and all mathematical operations are valid. Its example in psychology can be taken as reaction time in milliseconds as well, number of errors made by someone, age, weight, height, etc. Statistical operations that can be administered with its help are all parametric tests, coefficient of variation, ratios and percentages, etc. It is ideal for quantitative variable measures like time taken or number of correct responses, etc. There are some strength like this is the most flexible and informative scale, and it can interpret magnitude, interval, and ratios as well. Now, question is why scales matter in psychology? So the answer is it determines the statistical techniques. It helps to determine the statistical techniques that one can use. It influences how data is interpreted and reported. It affects the validity and reliability of psychological measurement. So, a researcher should always identify the scale before applying a statistical test. Likert scales are ordinal unless treated as interval in large samples. Ratio scales provide the richest data. Use them when possible. So that's all about scales of measurement in this video. In the next video, I'll discuss about frequency distribution, so stay tuned. Thank you.